Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, where we actually have some dupes that are idle, which is fine. But I was messing with this after the last episode, and I've reached an interesting point in which it actually got up to 1500 grams a second. Now, the problem came to be that the water was moving through too fast, and so the heat essentially stayed with it. Now, I did also thermal plate the backs of these so that it would be a little bit cooler over here. As you can see, it's about half a degree cooler. That may not seem like a lot, but it is allowing this input to now consistently be dropping in temperature. So I'm thinking this is about the point we want to be. Maybe turning it a little lower though, because remember, we don't want this dropping below, say, 2.5 degrees. Because if it reaches 0, it has a high likelihood of freezing. And freezing means burst pipes, and burst pipes mean wolfrite that we don't have. So we will, okay, it is starting to rise, so it has hit somewhat of an equilibrium point. It does seem, or did this get warmer? That got warmer. Probably because the plants are growing? No, the plants aren't growing. Why is this water getting warmer? But the idea is that the input line does affect it quite a bit. So, and I do know that running the water through faster will, or turning it up anymore will heat it up, but turning it down could heat it up too, because it won't be letting as much water through, which means that this won't get as cold, and since it's moving so fast, it won't actually cool off enough by the time it hits here. So it's all a balancing act, because if you look here, from here, it used to be going from 31 to about 8 to 10. So that was a like 23 degree drop. But with this running as fast as it is, it starts off more like 14 to 16 and drops to 8. So that just proves that this is not staying in this chamber for long enough. So, yeah, that is a concept. Although we might be able to add a feedback loop in here somewhere, maybe? Maybe if we just connected these two, it came out, up, over. But then we need somebody to go in there, and that requires cycling the hydrogen. Speak of which, we should probably put a little bit more in there. Or is it fine? Yeah, 500 grams is fine. Oh wow, this is backing up. How are you backing up? How are you backing up? Are we just not using the energy? We are. Okay, I don't understand how that is backing up so much. There's no way we're producing that much natural gas. There's no way. And these are pretty full, so we do have backup power decently running. Everything seems to be running fairly well, too. This is filling a little bit. There's actually water on top, so it's not actually producing as much polluted oxygen as I would like. Yeah, see this dark section right here? If I did some mesh plates, oops. Let's do that. Say here, here. Let's keep it evenly separated there and there. They'll get to that. And that one's not evenly separated. Say right there. then we could actually mop this clean water up off the top of the polluted water, and that will give more surface area for the polluted water to be able to aerate, I guess would be the word. The idea is that the pressure is so low that it actually becomes, it evaporates. Now, I don't know why the normal water doesn't do this, because that's an interesting idea. And given the idea that, oh gosh, we're going to need one here too, aren't we? We're going to need one at every point. But what would the water turn into? You know, it wouldn't turn into steam, and that's kind of the primary aeratable water. So that's an interesting idea on for the devs if they see this. What would happen to water if they made it evaporable? Okay, come on, get those built. Because we do need to mop. That means we need one on the far side right there. And if we could mop right here as well. And right there. Okay, we almost have all the water up, I think. This is polluted water that is starting to move over. It will stop at the water right here, and probably the water right there as well. But our one poof is making poofs. We still have 5 kilograms of slime there. I do believe we saw that there was a... Ooh, wow. He's creating over 1 kilogram of slime every time he... No, that's right. That's right. But see how fast he creates it. People don't go up there that often, so it should be enough slime when they pick it up that they should get it back without it completely evaporating. What I would like is for... And see, she didn't even make it all the way with how much she picked up. And how much did she pick up? Pretty much all of it. So maybe have the door locked for most of the day. Turn it to an automated. The idea being is that dupes are only allowed through at one point in the day, so that the poof has plenty of time to make as much slime as possible. Because how much can people carry? Let's click on a dupe. Bubbles. Your stats of strength don't allow you to carry anymore, but what is the base carrying? Polluted water. Okay, the normal water must have popped up on top somewhere. No? Okay, that is the... Okay, cancel that. Just make that one, please. The polluted water is moving over, and I don't know what happened to the regular water that was right there, but we do have some regular water right here that I would like to mop up before that polluted water fills it up too much. I think I'll leave these in, though. In fact, I'll build the other one back. On a 9, I would like someone up here immediately. But the idea is that if there gets to be some water up there, I can mop it out, so. Got some polluted water with that, but that's fine. And the polluted water now is moving over completely. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, 3 dupes are idle. Our food is looking rather ominous. I can just tell them that they can eat meal lice if we do have an issue. And that will save them for a little bit. 9.5. This is cooler at the moment. The issue is that this isn't cooling off very quickly. So the problem is just that if there's not enough to cool it off deep enough, and if there's not enough to, I'm not sure if this thing actually does anything. Because it makes sense that though we're making it cooler by running it back into it, by doing so, it's just not spending a lot of time in here anymore. Oh, that's right. I was thinking that we could hook, rather than a valve, we would have automation wire come down here, and we'd have one of the automated shut-offs. One of the liquid shut-offs. So every time this goes, it'll let some through. So it'll cool off a set of water as it goes through. Though it will let a lot of warm water get pushed through that isn't cooled off yet. It would hopefully maybe cool off a lot of it. So I'm thinking let's do that. Let's deconstruct that. On a 9, please. I would like this done. Make it out of the iron. Actually, we could do some automation real quick. We need a bridge right there. Let's get the shut-off valve in, like that. And I would need wire that actually goes down to there. Okay, cancel that. Because I want it on a 9, because I want it done immediately. And just like that. So hopefully that'll get done pretty quick. Automation wire. No, the liquid shut off. So that'll just run on its own once the wire is built. Priority. Yep, those are priority 9. So let's get it done. So the idea is that it'll just let a bunch of cold water in there all at once. And though a bunch of hot water will come out the backside, hopefully the end idea will be that... Oh, it needs power too. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's power... Iron on a 9. There we go. That's what the other plug symbol was. And this is actually decently cold at the moment. Not completely, but... Okay, now let's see how this works. Because that's going to let a lot of water through. What did that do? That did not seem to be on for very long. Because that is the automated wire that goes to this, yeah. So when that turns off, this should be on for like 5 seconds. What's going on? It seems like it's running for a second and turning off. Oh, that it's taking turns. Okay, so when it goes off, it'll be 10 kilograms of that, then 10 kilograms of this, then 10 kilograms of that. That's what's going on. So yeah, see how it went from 30 down to 26? So hopefully that little burst of water, because it won't make it move any faster really, but hopefully that little burst of water will cool things, will pre-cool the water. So it's down to 6.5, so if it's working, it's doing a pretty amazing job. So it's not continuous, just bursts of cooling. Seem to be doing better. But we'll check back in on that later because we have other stuff to do because they should have over here finished. Well, fairly close. There's some issue because we need ladder right here and we do need tile right here. Wait, what? No, I said right there as well. There we go. Okay, those are all whatever priorities. So, this is... Ooh. Well, we don't want liquid dripping down here. And it is filled up already. So, we are going to have some liquid drainage over here, unfortunately. Which makes me think that in some of the bigger areas, we have some... that we just maintain some of these. So let's put these in right about there, and I'll have it mopped up, all of this polluted water mopped up at least. And we'll, if any of the normal water starts flowing over, we'll get that mopped up too. So, and thing is that they're going to build this so slow. It's going to be agonizing. So, but actually let's, since we do have that as a plan, let's do the oil well. Wow, that's gonna take up a lot of... Does that actually need this removed, or is that okay right there? Utilities. Okay, actually let's cancel that. Whoever was bringing the materials probably just turned around. I guess it's a background structure? I don't know. Okay, piping. Oh, it only has an input. It just pours out pours out oil. Okay. Let's see here. It does not take a duplicate. It does take some power, some crude, and it produces, and it just drips out crude oil. It's only a liquid input for the water. I thought it was a liquid output for the oil as well. Well, that's fine. Because we kind of have a lock here, so, ooh, wow. Is there water? There's water in there. No water, please. I don't know how the water got in there, but there is some liquid that I would like mopped up immediately, please. Probably them carrying ice or something from this biome and it melting right there. It's the most likely culprit. Okay, so they have this built. I'm a little irritated at the idea of how it works, though. I really am. We are getting a lot of oil from somewhere else, though. I'm not sure if it's this just draining or what. Anywho, let's head up here and see how the liquid in the pipe is doing. It is at 3.6, which is very nice but very scary because it's getting really close. I'm not sure if it's going to keep cooling down. Actually, it's turning up. Maybe we found the kind of maybe equilibrium point. So it's going back up. This is heated up. It's about to go again. Which it might need to be on its own timer. So that cooled that off. This got back up to 7. Yeah, I think it needs to be a little bit more rapid here. That it's just... it's heating up a little too much. because more water is getting pulled through, because more of the plants are growing now. Okay, no, that's fine then, I guess. It's hit somewhat of an equilibrium. We just can't cool the water off fast enough. That's just the point in case, so unless we somehow utilized the thermal nullifiers down there, I don't know. I'm actually starting to rethink this oil idea too, because that's going to be such a pain. And like, for at least the moment, we have plenty of oil, it seems like. So I'm not going to bother with that at the moment. I'll figure out what's going on later. Like, obviously the pressure will go down. The slicksters won't be able to keep up. How's the carbon dioxide? It's over pressurized, which is bad because that means some of our stuff is probably shut off, and that's why this is backed up. Okay. We'll let 1.1 through, or 110 through, I mean. So, at least some of these are running. But yeah, that's why this is backing up, because none of this is running. Actually, you know what? We'll put it up to 2/3. 220 on both until it balances out, I guess. So they should be processing some. The carbon dioxide is moving a little. But yeah, they're not running. They're full, but they're not running is the problem. So is that enough to... That's 3 of them running. This side is completely running. Because some of it's getting taken through this, though. It would seem. The slicksters were operating for a little bit. Now they got held up again. Okay, there's water right there, which kind of sucks. Because I want the opening so that the slicksters can jump up and down as they need. There is water right there. Let's mop up right there. And there is water right there, so let's mop up right there. But hopefully some of that will work. Okay, what is this at? Holy cow, that's at 10.6 again. So it worked for a moment, but probably because this... Okay, yeah, I think we need another one of these setups down here. So let's try to make it in a way that the dupes can reach it. And actually, I think we need to punch up some more refined metals. Oh, maybe not. Well, we have 5 of those we need to make. If they're 25 each, yeah, we need to punch up some more refined metals. Iron ore. Let's get a bunch of it. And then automation. Let's see here. We have 3 buffers and a knot. Let's flip this direction, and it needs to be 5 away. We'll put it right here so we don't have a lot of automation wire that we would need to make. So right there. Right there. And right there. And then a NOT gate right there. And then... And that is only 4 up, so that they should be able to reach that. Yeah, they should be able to reach that. So let's connect this up. And I might just... Yeah, I'll disconnect it from this one. This one will go... I don't know, the timer will be less though, because that way it kind of goes through and then it has time to cool, goes through, has time to cool. But I think it can be on a lot more than this one is, because that one, they have to sit in here and cool off for some time. This is constantly flowing, so we could probably get away with having it go once every 30 seconds rather than 90. So, but this is producing, oh, that's right, because all of this is backing up. This side is going well with the, oh, that's right, because this side is emptying. And because this side is emptying, it's doing better. What's the deal? What happened? Why was there a sudden drop in pressure down here? Polluted oxygen? That's weird. How did that get into this system? Like, there's no way polluted oxygen should be able to get into there, right? It's coming straight from... Oh, there is down here. This one does not have a filter. So if polluted oxygen got into there, say from the pressure being too low and it evaporating, but the pressure should always be high enough that polluted oxygen doesn't get up into there, so that's a little weird. But, okay. Oop, there's more water. I'm not sure where this water is coming from exactly, but it's coming from somewhere, obviously. I don't think over here. I think it is just ice that they either tried in the past to bring up, or and that it's just the water spreading out at some point. But I really do think it's from ice. That there's no way it's pouring in any other way. Okay, but all of the slicksters are running, that's for sure. So, which means that the pressure in here is actually dropping quite rapidly. Which means that we can have all of the carbon dioxide going down this way. Let's shut this one down to that. Let's shut this one down to that. And let's see how they go on that, because it should be reducing on both sides. I do believe it is. Just waiting for it to get through the bridge here to show that it's reducing on this side. Yes, there it is. Okay, so it is. So let's actually turn this side off. Actually, let's just turn both sides off for the time being and see how that works. But we have a lot of natural gas that had built up, so we're definitely going to be a while before all of these start sputtering. So, oh, it's building up. That's not good. Okay. You two say 55. We'll put them on 55 so that there's a little bit of gas release, but because we want everything to keep running as much as possible. So there's a little bit going through. Did it back up again? Did it yeah, it overpressurized again. Well, that was quick. Okay, let's mop right here because that's water. This side is just oil. Yes, but there is some water over here that we could mop up. Can I have that on a 9, please? I would like that mopped up now. A very little bit of water. That is water. That is water. But I wish the liquid didn't need so much pressure to push up so little water, because that is really weird. I was thinking if they made like mixed tiles, that each tile could have a mix, that might be effective, but also that would increase the amount of memory required. So that's all oil, so stop mopping that. And that's now all oil, so stop mopping that. And that should be good. Okay, since that is backing up again, I guess I need to turn these on higher. So turn it down to that. And, oh, that is, how much is in there is based on how much is in here and how much this runs, so. So whether, so it's almost like I need the Atmos sensor hooked up here to these. If that's not running, have these run, because it's going to back these up pretty quickly. Well, this side's running just fine at 202. But anyways, that is about all the time we have for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.